It's game number 2 of the 3rd annual BSN Showcase Classic here at Pacifica Christian High School in beautiful Newport Beach, California. It's the Crespi Celts and the Bakersfield Christian Eagles. As you welcome me courtside, hope you're having a great day. And Joe, I know that we've talked a lot about the way that this day's been unfolding, and we saw the first game a little bit of a blowout. As we get to the later parts of the game, we're going to start seeing closer matchups, some better squads. The Crespi Carmelite Celts are the best squad in the Mission League, but the Bakersfield Christian Eagles hail from the South Yosemite League. What can you tell me about Bakersfield Christian?
Yeah, so they enter this game ranked number 17 in the Central Section, according to Max Preps. And one star player to watch is number 10, the senior at 6'5", Charlie Stump.
And then over for the Crespi Celts, they have the 2022 Los Angeles Daily News Freshman of the Year, Peyton White, entering one of his breakout years, son of the legendary coach at Crespi Carmelite High School, Russell White, who was there for over a decade, now over at California Lutheran University. We're just moments away from tip-off. We're going to go ahead and send things over to public address announcer Ryan Pond for the introductions of the starting lineup.
Today's second game of the BSN Showcase, presented by Pacifica Christian, will be between the Celts of Crespi High School, 19 Eagles of Bakersfield Christian High School. Crespi comes into the currently 54, while the Eagles of Bakersfield Christian are currently 86. And now for the starting lineup for Bakersfield Christian. A 6'4" junior, number 1, Bentley. Senior, number 3, Michael. A 5'10" sophomore, number 5, Gabrielle Gutierrez. A 6'5" senior, number 10, Charlie Stump. And a 6'1" junior, number 23, Louis Duarte.
All ready to get things going. Ryan Palm, public address announcer, reading the starting lineups. Andrew Moore, the head coach for the Celts. Bakersfield Christian, Garrett Brown. Crespi from the Mission League. Bakersfield Christian from the South Yosemite League, as Peyton White tried to win the tip back to Crespi. It goes to Bakersfield Christian, and we're underway for game number 2 of today's Classic. Jersey's nice and hard to read for Bakersfield Christian, but that's not going to stop any of our amazing audience, as Bentley Waller drives to the basket, fading away, and he hits the 2 right out of the gates, and that's how the game starts for the Eagles. Waller, a 6'4" point guard in the 2021 class, and Crespi able to enter the front court. Bakersfield Christian with some nice pressure. Bakersfield Christian a 2-game winning streak to their name. Wins over Central and Porterville. And that's going to be a foul staying here with Crespi. It's going to be on Bakersfield Christian, Gabriel Gutierrez. So Gutierrez hit with his first, the 5'10" sophomore. Now there's Logan Dorsey, able to get it in. Now they find the big man for Crespi, Peyton White. White can't get it, and Bakersfield Christian gets the rebound. Bakersfield Christian 3-2 at home, 2-0 on the road. They've allowed 697 points and have put up 742 on their season. They have played Paraclete, one of the bigger high school names in Southern California. They lost them by 3. Here is a 3 from the far side wing, and that one goes in. Michael Shafik. That's his first bucket of the night. We talked about head coach for Crespi, Andrew Moore. Graduated from Crespi in 2001, was a 1,000-point scorer. He was in that elite club with the Celts. As Crespi will reset up top. About 15 to shoot. Logan Dorsey, the 6'4" senior, has to retreat all the way back. Mentioned the Celts, 15-4 in the Mission League. Mission League, one of the better conferences in Southern California. Here's a deep 3, and it goes in. Joe Sterling. He hits his first 3 of the night. A little bit of a different start to this game than the last game, with the 3-point baskets already being a factor. Here's another try. This time it's a miss, and it's pulled down by Peyton White. Celts coming in transition. Here comes Dorsey. Dorsey stopping. Dorsey finishes with some contact, and it's nice and strong. Dorsey gets his first points of the afternoon. Game number 2 of the BSN Showcase here at Pacifica Christian. Along with Joe Contreras, Logan Safranco with you on TVX Sports Network. As he lost his edge, and it's drifted all the way back to Bentley Waller. Waller, who has 2 points on the night, wants a 3 ball. He's not going to get it, and White gets the board for Crespi.
That was a deep look right there.
Saw a couple of deep looks earlier, and here's a fadeaway shot. It's a little short, and White tried to get the rebound, but instead it's Bakersfield Christian coming away with it. 3 from the corner. And rebound up for grabs. It falls back to Bakersfield Christian. The dark black on dark blue combination. I gotta say, the colors are absolutely fascinating. But definitely a spectator's nightmare as Gabriel Gutierrez fades away and cashes in for 2. And Bakersfield Christian has the lead. Gutierrez gets 2 right there. A lot of spread out scoring to start the game. Shafik with 3, Waller with 2, and Gutierrez with 2. Dorsey bounces it to White. White finds his man in the corner, and he can't get it. That was Steven Cancoli. And Crespi waiting to have their first substitute of the game. And Bakersfield turns the ball over as Peyton White can't get it. He nearly had it, but he pulled it back just a little bit too far and lost it over his head. So the shot clock over at 13 and a referee official timeout here. And that's what they're saying. The shot clock did not reset. They maintain possession of the ball. So therefore, a shot clock will reset as Bakersfield Christian will bring in Drew Minier. Crespi will bring in Ivan Belkin. So a couple of substitutions. About a little over 4 minutes into the first quarter of game number 2. Deep 3. Good. Bentley Waller. That's his first 3-point basket of the night. He had the 2 to start the game off. Wide open is Belkin. Belkin fakes a man, spins around, and he can't get it. Peyton White strips the board and puts it up in for 2. Basically took that ball out of Bakersfield Christian and put it up and in. Those are Peyton White's first points of the night. Crespi coached by Clint Parks, Taj Reagans, Toby Spino, and Tim Tucker. Good handles by Bentley Waller. You hear Bakersfield Christian saying, move the ball. This is a long three. It's not going to go. Want to see if that was perhaps a two. Indeed, it was not. 2:47 to go in a fast-moving first quarter. Now here comes Sterling. He kicks it. Here's a three. A little too strong. And that's pulled down by Bentley Waller. Joe Sterling, he's got eyes on him as far as college recruits. University of Washington looking at him. As the strong high layup is true. Stephen Cancoli gets it. Cancoli, the 6'5" freshman in this lineup. A little bit more of an even game for Bakersfield and Crespi right now. Crespi coming off a 48-43 loss to St. Francis, another Mission League rival last night, as the three ball from Bentley Waller is just a little too strong. Falling away, counted, and a foul. Oh, what a finish there for Bakersfield Christian. Bentley Waller. Take a look at it one more time, just driving in. How about the athleticism there? So Dorsey coming back on for Crespi, and Malachi Parentes coming back in, or I should say in for the first time for Crespi.
Seems like the Eagles are doing it on both sides, or they're attacking the glass and they're getting the shots to go off beyond the arc.
3-point play, no good. Rebound by Ivan Belkin. So now Sterling, the freshman. A couple of freshmen on this Crespi roster, and that's what's made them so powerful. When you talk about the preseason rankings, where they are. There's Dorsey. Corrals the pass, tees up for a three. It stays on the part of the backboard where it will be credited in play as Louis Duarte enters the front court, and they'll reset up top. And now coming in, another three-point try for Bakersfield Christian, just off, and Sterling gets the rebound. White finds Dorsey. Already a minute and 10 to go, as the three try from Sterling's not going to go, but Dorsey gets the rebound. Dorsey finds Sterling in transition, and that's going to be a foul. It's going to stay right here. On Troy Lee. Or beg your pardon, they made the change. I was like, he's not even on the floor. It's on Bentley Waller. Or correct, beg your pardon, it is indeed Troy Lee getting the foul. He's going to put Joe Sterling to the line. And Bakersfield Christian will side in for the first shot, and will come on right now. So you mentioned the freshman class for Crespi. They've had so many opportunities to shine on a stage, as the second try is no good. Currently sit in the top 10 of the Division II AA rankings in CIF, as Drew Minier with some nice handles able to reset for Bakersfield. Division II AA, a division that Village Christian won CIF in last year. And that's going to go back to the Celts. 12-10 the score, 36 seconds in the first quarter. And Crespi will come in.
I'm not too sure who he was passing that to. There is no Eagle in sight.
Well, you could hear from the Celts fans. They were saying they wanted to travel on that play, but the refs electing to play on. About a 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock at the end of the first quarter. And a turnover. Pass a little bit behind Minier. Another three try for Bakersfield Christian is true. Getting his mark was Gabriel Gutierrez, and now Crespi will try and get a good possession with the shot clock turned off. And that's going to be a traveling violation, so Bakersfield Christian gets it right back.
Great pressure defense. This three-point shot up and in, something they've been doing a lot here in the first quarter of. So
Cancoli coming back on the floor for Crespi. Gutierrez, 4 to shoot. Gutierrez puts it up. In and out. And Crespi will wind the clock down in the first quarter. 15-10 the score. Bakersfield Christian on top. Wheels step aside.
One of our sponsors is Trilogy Financial. Trilogy's mission is to provide innovative, practical, top-quality strategies and solutions that meet clients' financial needs. Our primary responsibility is to the Trilogy Financial staff, who, in turn, works toward helping clients reach their financial goals. Learn more about Trilogy Financial by going to trilogyfs.com.
Trilogy, and you can't really call a 5-game episode of today a trilogy per se. You have to have 3 to that. But nevertheless, it's going to be a 5-point lead for Bakersfield Christian, along with Joe Contreras, Logan Sofranco here on TVX Sports Network. Bakersfield leading the Celts. Bentley Waller with 7, Gabriel Gutierrez with 5, and Shafik with 3, scoring for Crespi. Joe Sterling with 4, Peyton White with 4. And Ken Coley with 2, and now here's a 3 try, and that one goes in. That's Joe Sterling. That's his second one. Falling away, jump shot goes in. Oh, what a nasty shot there by Gabriel Gutierrez.
Gutierrez now with 7 points.
Scoring all accurate here. Peyton White corrals the pass, and he tried to hit the falling away jumper, and Belkin can't get it. Belkin, another one of the leaders on this Crespi squad, can't get the rebound. As entering the front court are the Eagles, and they tried to hit their man inside, the Luke Dreyer, but it goes away. And subbing back in is going to be Bentley Waller. We'll talk about the way that the first quarter unfolded for Bakersfield Christian. They were shooting 3 for 11 from the 3-point line. I mean, they were making them, but they were just chucking them. I mean, shooters just keep shooting. You hear that in basketball. That's one of the biggest mindsets and the biggest pieces of advice coaches give the players.
Absolutely. You can't make a shot if you don't shoot it.
Malachi Parentis draws some contact on Gabriel Gutierrez, as Charlie Stump will wait to check back in for Bakersfield. But the field goal percentage just in general for Bakersfield, 42% in the first quarter. Crespi's 40. And over on Crespi's 3-point percentage try, it was 25%. Sterling able to keep the play alive as Sterling with the left, high off the glass, can't get it. Rebound pulled down by Charlie Stump. Gutierrez takes it himself. Looked like White got a piece of that, but instead, here come the Crespi Celts. Crespi down by 4, turned it over nearly. It went off of the face of Troy Lay, but it was last touch by Ivan Belkin. So it's going to be inbound for Bakersfield Christian. 17-13. Like we were saying, they're saying to Troy Lay to switch it up. There's Bentley Waller. Oh, nice pass on the far side. Ball movement kind of looking nice for Bakersfield Christian. You can see right there, they're able to hit the shots.
Wide open look there by Troy Lay.
Now White. 3 balls to try and answer. They try to get it quickly as White gets the board. White backing in. Peyton White with the 2. Talk about Peyton White, the freshman of the year to LA Daily News. His father, Russell White, was a coach at Crespi for well over a decade. A lot of success with the Celts. And that's going to be a foul on Malachi Parentes. White just muscling in, was too strong. 6'6", 220. Kid's got some build. So now coming back in is Dorsey. I talked about head coach Andrew Moore had the 1,000-point club. He crossed that comfortably, 1,294. Pass batted. Lay finds a cutter, and a shot is blocked by White. He's going to get hit with a foul, though. And it's going to be on Joe Sterling. But Crespi's success has been absolutely huge in the state of California. They won 2 state titles, one in 2015 and one in 2016 as Bakersfield Christian hits the first free throw. Charlie Stump, the senior. And he gets a second one. Those are his first points of the night. The South Yosemite League. Bakersfield Christian coming off 2 wins against Porterville and Central. Both comfortable wins as well by well over 10 points. 58-32 over Porterville as Peyton White backs in. Peyton White finishes nice and strong, and he wanted some contact, no dice. It's back to a 5-point deficit for Crespi as Bakersfield Christian. They've been dominating this game. We're starting to see some questioning right here as we see head coach Garrett Brown take a timeout for Bakersfield Christian. Quick word from our sponsor.
B&B Real Estate, privately owned and serving Southern California since 1986. Trust B&B Real Estate with all your commercial and residential needs. From property management to property investments, B&B Real Estate is here to serve.
B&B Real Estate. They talk about Bakersfield Christian. Garrett Brown, his second time in the BSN Showcase, appeared in the very first showcase back in 2019. He also had a few big wins, the Bellarmine Prep and Liberty. Those are the big ones. Bakersfield Christian went 22-10 last year. They won their league, defending South Yosemite League champions. Had an 8-1 record in league. Bakersfield Christian overall with a 7-6 record in league play today. Entering today, I should say.
Crespi's keeping it close here.
Here's a 3 try for Louis Duarte, and he can't get it. Peyton White tried to go behind the back end. A lot of contact, smiling on that one. Trying to hit his man down low. White backing in on Duarte. White spinning in. White swings it up top. The extra pass. Here's a 3. Dorsey. Not going to go, and the ball's still up for grabs, and Bakersfield Christian enters the front court. Little catch and shoot 3. Nearly went in as Bakersfield Christian gets the offensive board, and they're going to get a foul on Alex Pascu. Haven't seen a lot of fouls in this first half. There's 3:54 to go. This move by Peyton White. See 4 fouls in favor of Crespi and 3 for Bakersfield Christian. Iglesias, the leading scorer. Now here's Weller. Weller. Nice little jumper. Had some nice touch on it, but it rattled in and out, and it's pulled down by Crespi. Parentes. Pass was slowed down just a little bit. A little out of the reach there. Belkin. Shot was tipped and pulled down by the Eagles. Nice block there by Charlie Stump. Ooh, Weller got by a man. Corner three. Yes. Rattles in and around the iron. Louis Duarte. Nice little deep pass, and that resulted in a good shot, but the miss was just a little too strong. That's what happens when you see those balls go in and out of the rim.
Crespi cannot respond at the three-point line or beyond the arc. They're having a hard time.
Mentioned in the three-point in the first quarter. Shot 1 for 4. Ball is stripped in, pulled free by Joe Sterling, and he's going to enter the front court with the headband. Sterling to the basket. Shot is blocked. And it stays in play, but Crespi somehow keeps it in. And Belkin will draw the foul. We'll see if he goes to the line.
Wow, one block on the other end by Joe Sterling. And then a block on the other side by Malachi Parantes.
So now it's going to be Ivan Belkin, the senior. A little short on the free throws. Peyton White will come back in along with Michael Shafik of Bakersfield Christian. Another substitute for Bakersfield is going to be Luke Dreyer. And that one falls out of the rim. 0 for 2 trip for Belkin. And 2 minutes ago in the second quarter. Iglesias trying to find some sort of space. How about the way Waller's just been moving? He's been moving really well and just showing a lot of athleticism, and he slipped travel, and oh, I hope he's okay after that one. Time to get that mop.
Yes, and that's the first mop of the day, of the game. And he slips right there on his right foot.
Thank goodness he's okay. Great camera crew getting that mop job up and personal. As Ivan Belkin, pass was a little behind him, and the pass just a little out of the reach of Alex Pascu. But Bakersfield Christian, they put up 742 points. They've allowed 697 coming into today. I gotta tell you something. This color scheme is actually growing on me for Bakersfield Christian.
I mean, that shade of gray, I think it's gray, the numbers, is my favorite shade of gray.
There you go. As Dryo reset up top. Duarte. A little extra pass for Bakersfield. Right wing. And rebound by Peyton White.
See if Crespi can do something with it.
Sterling. Sterling with 6 on the night. He's able to get it up top to Malachi Parantes. Parantes, he's looking for his first. Got 10 to shoot, 40 seconds as Sterling faked out a man, pulls up for 2. A little short, tried to follow his own shot. And the Eagles come away with it, about a less than 1/10 of a second difference between shot clock and game clock, as Heller could not get the friendly bounce, and White and Sterling will corral it for Crespi. We'll see if they wind this clock out for the second quarter and the first half. Looking over at head coach Andrew Moore. 10 seconds, Sterling. Double team, lost the ball. Bakersfield Christian gets it. Into the front court, Gutierrez to the basket. As time expires, lays it in. And Bakersfield Christian's lead is 10 as time expires. 27-10, Gutierrez leading the way for the Eagles. Sloppy handles for Crespi. And that results in the Eagles finishing like that. 10-point lead. We'll be right back.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
Your life story is unique, totally unto you. Where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. At Trilogy Financial, we understand that fact. It's at the core of everything we do. We are a team of independent financial advisors dedicated to understanding your story and helping you reach your highest goals and aspirations. As your story changes, so do we. Our plans grow and change along with your story. Trilogy Financial, wherever your story takes you, Trilogy is there.
What will tomorrow look like? Will it be what you expected? Or something you never could have predicted? Will it be frightening or exciting? Is it the reason you can't sleep at night? Or the reason you get up in the morning? Tomorrow will be all of these things. With Hub, you have a partner today who supports you as you write your tomorrow. And we will protect you when you get there. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift. And we want you to be ready for it.
What I experienced at Pacifica was a true community, where I was truly known by my teachers and my classmates. Because of this, Pacifica was a place where I could try new things and make mistakes without living in fear. When you're in a place where you're truly known and loved, the fear of failure disappears. That can be a tricky mindset to get into, especially for teenagers, but looking back now that I'm in college, the Pacifica community I experienced here set me up so well for all of my future endeavors. Because here I was known and loved, and because of that, I was free to explore who I was, knowing that I would be loved for that person. This has inspired in me a confidence and a grace for myself and others that has carried with me into college and beyond. And for that, I'm truly grateful.
as we welcome you back inside the Triton Event Center for the 3rd annual BSN Showcase presented by Pacifica Christian, along with Joe Contreras, Logan Sanfranco, and Joe. This was a little bit of a different second game than we saw the first game. Crespi a little sloppy with the ball. Bakersfield Christian, they've been shooting incredibly well from beyond the three-point line.
Yeah, absolutely. They're getting a lot of shots off. And when you get a lot of shots off, they're going to eventually fall in. They're 5 for 16, Bakersfield Christian, from the three-point line, compared to Crespi, who's 2 for 8.
Isn't that insane where you look at a stat and you see, what was it, 2 for 15, or 5 for 13, excuse me, and you're just like, wow, they're making all these threes, but really they're missing more than they're making. But that's what they do. Shooters shoot. That's what you tell them to do. I mean, you take a look at these looks they're getting. It's also the passes they're getting right here. Throw them on side and get good looks. That's exactly what's happening.
And they're getting more to fall in than Crespi. They might be missing a lot, but there's more that's going in for them.
Absolutely. And Bakersfield was able to capitalize off of a wonky Crespi ball handling error that ended the first half and the second quarter as we're underway here in quarter number 3. That man right there, Gabriel Iglesias, is the leading scorer for the Eagles, as here's a 3 ball. It's going to go to the left of the rim. The second effort rebounding chance is good. That is Louis Duarte. He's got the first points of the second half for the Eagles. Iglesias with 9 points. And that's going to go to the Eagles.
Felt like a quick 10 seconds there.
Yeah, I haven't seen, it's a call you rarely see nowadays, a 10-second violation.
When you did look up, the clock was at 23 seconds, which usually means that 10 seconds has gone down.
Right. So it's going to be inbound Crespi. 29-17 the score, not the 119 might be a little deceiving. So waiting to inbound it is Logan Dorsey. Oh, the pass had nothing on it, and Iglesias behind the back is able to settle it in. Iglesias in the first half also had a couple of rebounds as well. But there's another 3. Boy, they're feeling it.
That time it was Bentley Waller on the 3.
Waller starting to get high, and another turnover as the Eagles set up for 3 and fake it. And they're going to reset. Waller, he's got a couple of points tonight. He's got 10 now. That was his second 3 of the night.
Biggest lead for Bakersfield, 15 points. Looking to extend it here.
Got 15 to shoot on the shot clock. The defending league champs. Nice crossover, step back J by Gabriel Gutierrez. First point of the second half for Gutierrez. And as we get closer to the last stretch of games in the day, you're going to start seeing teams that haven't played games since before New Year's Eve. You're seeing guys like Crespi, who played last night, Bakersfield Christian also playing last night. So there's some things that really affects the gameplay and how fresh these guys are going to be as Peyton White drives to the basket, and he missed it. Waller, the 6'4" point guard, kicks it to the far side. Nice little fake. And the extra pass behind the back. Waller for 3. Off the rim, and the rebound is pulled in by Joe Sterling. That would have been Bentley Waller's 3rd 3-point basket of the night. And they get it off in 6 seconds. Nice little fake by Logan Dorsey as Dorsey finishes strong. And Crespi needed those points, absolutely needed those points if they have any shot of getting back into this thing. Five and a half to go in the second quarter. Or second half, or third quarter, I should say. As the jumper falling away goes down for Gutierrez.
Gutierrez had 9 points in the first half.
Gutierrez the leading scorer now. as Waller banks it high off the glass. He likes that shot. I'd like to remind our audience, Balboa School and Southern California Academy coming up next as a timeout is taken by Crespi, 38-19 with under 5 to go. This is a full timeout. We will step aside. We'll be right back. Well, it may not reflect on the stat sheet, but Gabriel Gutierrez is getting looks to his players. He's finding a way to get the extra passes and get the looks. Waller's starting to hit the threes. It's simply been because of extra passes. There's not really a lot of selfish basketball going on with Bakersfield Christian.
I think it's going to be really interesting to see how Crespi responds early or late into this third quarter. Down with the biggest deficit of the game.
Crespi with just 2 points in this third quarter thus far. White trying to find a lane off a pick and roll. Belkin, who is one of the players to watch, kicks it to the corner, and that one might go off of Bakersfield Christian, and indeed it will. It stays with Crespi.
I don't even think that shot hit the rim.
It did not.
But they get a second chance here. Will they make it count?
Well, curious to see if there was a catch and shoot opportunity there as the freshman settles down in the paint. White gets the rebound and lays it in. Nice shot there by Peyton White. Deficit now 17 for Crespi. If you're Bakersfield Christian, you got to rely on that three ball that's been working all night. Waller is able to get to Shafik. Three ball far side is in. Louis Duarte. And this is going to be a official's timeout just to fix the net. Another all the way in the corner.
Yeah, another look at that three-point shot. He's really been doing it everywhere on the court. Rebounds, shooting threes, passing the ball out.
5th points, or points 3, 4, and 5 in this second half for Duarte. Peyton White finds his man. Nice move under the basket, can't get it. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles, and here they come. Gutierrez on the left wing. Makes the pass, and it's stripped by Peyton White. Now here come the Celts on the other end. Nice finish. It's going to be a blocking foul, and it's going to stay with Crespi. Hitting the deck hard was Malachi Parentes.
Yeah, look at this. And Bakersfield Christian really wanted a charging foul there.
They might have had a case, but it looked like he was falling just a little bit there. Taking a look to see if Parentes will hit his first free throws. And that one goes in. And Parentes gets his first 2 points of the night. Boy, look at these guys and the way that they've just been competing. I mean, look at, for instance, Gabriel Gutierrez. He's basically just drenched in sweat, grinding. And they got a comfortable lead. They're up by 18. They're not resting. Gutierrez defended by Pascu. Back up top to Shafik. Can't get the three, and White gets control of the basketball with Duarte coming behind him. White nearly turned it over, and he does. Gutierrez into the front court. Gutierrez to the basket. Bounce pass, and finishing is Waller. And it's back to a 20-point lead for Bakersfield Christian.
Great ball movement there. Scoring fast. Seems like Crespi just does not have an answer.
Down low, trying to feed White. White, strong, can't get it, trying to get his own miss. It's going to be a foul on Bakersfield. And take a look at that pass by Gutierrez.
Great look. And way to finish.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that's got to be one of the first transition points that we've seen from Bakersfield, because they've been setting their plays up, running their rotations, but nothing too much in transition as Peyton White will head to the free throw line.
Perhaps why it felt like that score was so fast.
And he hits the first one. And Gabriel Gutierrez getting a nice ovation going to his bench. White is the leading scorer. Not really a lot of scoring spread out, as he was way short on the free throw. 6 Eagles with points, 5 Celts, 2 of the Celts with just 1 make. All wide open, but he couldn't corral the pass. A little low at his feet. Now the big man Duarte falling away off the right foot with a nice touch, gets the 2. Good bucket there. The thing is with Crespi, is Peyton White is able to finish, is how much transition game are you going to get here, and how many good looks are you going to get if you're Crespi? You got all these young guys, freshmen, sophomores, and see the level of maturity. The fact that they're on a 15-4 start is impressive. Bakersfield playing some tough competition as White pokes the ball away. He's taking it himself. Peyton White spinning in. He slipped, and he hits his head on the floor, and it's going to stay with Crespi. And Bentley Waller grabbing his ankle. And Gabriel Gutierrez wasting no time even doing a self-substitution.
That looked
grab
like
his guy.
Yeah, that looked like a nasty fall there. Great block on the other, on one end, and then slips and falls on the other. The court had to be wet.
So nevertheless, Crespi will inbound. The first game we saw a lot of trips, but we didn't really see a lot of spots where people actually ended up getting hurt or, saw some big impacts. That was probably the first one we saw, as Luke Dreyer will come back in for Bakersfield Christian. He's going to grab Charlie Stump. And the thing is that always impresses me about the basketball players is that they're able to identify it very quickly. They're able to point at the floor and just say where it is. Hey, this is the area that needs to get wiped. And always time to remind you of our next matchup, Balboa School and Southern California Academy at 5 p.m. right here on TVX Sports Network, as that ball is in play. Gutierrez takes it himself with the left finishes. And Bakersfield Christian pouring it on right here.
They're not taking their foot off the gas pedal.
I mean, why would you? They get the ball right back. Gutierrez finds his man in the corner. Duarte sets up after faking a man, and it goes into the arms of Crespi. Now under a minute to go in the third quarter. Nice screen by White. And the 3 from Sterling is true. Well, Crespi, they needed that one. Bakersfield, they're driving hard. They don't care about the size advantage. It's going to be a travel for Bakersfield, so be about a 2.7 difference between the shot clock and the game clock. I'll tell you what, looking at Gutierrez right now, not really electing any signs to come off the floor, but hearing him talk to his coach, he is gassed. As Parentes kicks it. Free ball from Belkin. Not going to go. And Bakersfield, let's see if they get the last touch. Indeed, the way they're running into the front court, looks like they're going to. Gutierrez already tonight with 15 points. 9 to shoot, trying to work off a screen. Gutierrez swings it up top. 3. Won't go. Belkin with the rebound, and he's just going to dribble this thing out and find Sterling just a little too late. 47-29 the score. Bakersfield on top. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
One of our other sponsors, Brianna Batchton Real Estate. Looking for your next home? Trust Brianna Batchton Realtor with all your upcoming real estate needs. Visit Brianna Batchton Realtor on Facebook for more information.
Well, back here at the Triton Event Center, it has been a one-sided game. Bakersfield Christian has been dominating it. Bentley Waller with 14 points, Gabriel Gutierrez with 15, Louis Duarte with 10. We talk about the Crespi side. Peyton White and Joe Sterling have been the leading scorers. They were the two players to watch. 47-29. It's going to be Sterling to inbound. Big lead here. No players in foul trouble. This game has just not been a foul-controlled game. The only player on either side with 2 fouls is Gabriel Gutierrez, as he has 2. Peyton White has the shot blocked. It's a foul. And Bakersfield Christian did not like that one. Good contest down the basket, just couldn't finish. As Logan Dorsey will wait to check back in for Crespi. And that one goes in. Head coach for Bakersfield Christian, Garrett Brown, says, I can guarantee you missed that one. Peyton White's free throw is short. Second time he's been 1 for 2 from the free throw line. We'll see how much we see of Bentley Waller, just because Gutierrez has the 3 just a little short to the side of the rim, and they get the rebound. And a 30-second timeout is taken by Garrett Brown. Quick word from one of our sponsors.
The Southern California Seahorses are a division of Missionary Athletes International. MAI was founded in 1983 with a mission of glorifying God and seeing lives transformed by sharing the message of Jesus Christ to the global environment of soccer.
It's a 30-second timeout taken by Garrett Brown. Well, the run that they have been on in these past couple of possessions, the third quarter specifically, for Bakersfield Christian, they hadn't really gone to the free throw that much. They didn't go to the free throw line at all. Shot 2 for 7 from the three-point line and 9 for 15 from the field.
The stat that stands out to me, is that points off of turnovers. It's 17 points to Bakersfield, 17 points to Crespi's 4.
Oh, that's a margin that isn't necessarily ideal. So Bakersfield Christian kept the play alive. Gutierrez actually gave a thumbs up, saying good job getting that rebound. Gutierrez for 3. Way short, and that's going to go to Crespi. Remember how I said how much of Bentley Waller are we going to see? We're going to see more. He's coming back onto the floor right now. Gutierrez with 6 points in the second half. Leading scorer in the second half for the Eagles is Bentley Waller and Louis Duarte. If you're Crespi, you just got to find a way to get some looks right here. Still 7 minutes to go. There's been some comebacks in high school basketball, I should say. But been tough with how Crespi's been playing. Sterling gets some sort of separation and knocks down the jumper.
Not sure if that was legal, but it did the job.
That it did.
And Crespi scores off of that turnover. Getting some turnover off of points on their own. Their own.
Waller nearly got that jumper to fall, and that would have been a nice response for Bakersfield. But now Peyton White, we'll see if he leaves the floor.
This is a big possession for Crespi.
Sterling finds his man. Far side corner. That one goes. And all of a sudden, the deficit for Crespi is now 12. You said it. You saw the possession. They capitalized. Now all of a sudden it switches on Bakersfield. They lead by 12 with under 6 to go. But you definitely don't want to put it in the hands of the offense with momentum. Alcalvisar on the floor for Crespi as Gutierrez falls away and hits the 2. Nice shot there by Gutierrez. Gutierrez with another picked off pass as he finds his man, Waller, and that's going to be a foul on Peyton White. Whoa! He punched the ball over to the official. And the second he did that, he said, whoa. He threw the eyes up.
Another look at that contact and the block.
And White will get hit with the personal and the technical. Whoa.
Can't let your emotions get the best of you. Especially when your team is behind.
So there's going to be 2 shots for the common foul, then 2 shots for the technical foul. And Peyton White has been the leading scorer. I mean, he's the only player in double digits for Crespi. After the conclusion of that third quarter, Joe Sterling had 10. And the tactical free throw shots are hit. And they're leaving a few of the starters on for Bakersfield Christian.
And leads at 17 now. Just like that.
4 free throws, that's what it can do. Harvey, or I beg your pardon, Waller, as Waller sets up for 3 and hits it. Nice 3 there by Bentley Waller.
That was a big technical foul there.
That was Waller's 3rd three-point basket of the night. Dorsey trapped in the front court, and they're screaming for it. Was it 10? It was.
Clock's at 24. I'm not a math genius, but that is 11 seconds.
Nice shot by Waller. The arc.
Yes.
That's what it was, the arc. Now Gutierrez with a 20-point lead will maintain possession after it nearly went in favor of Crespi. Logan Dorsey tried to get it.
Great effort there.
It's always fun sitting down here hearing the communication between head coach Garrett Brown and Gabriel Gutierrez. They've been doing something right tonight. And talk about the way they've been playing offense, the way they've been scoring. They've held Crespi to just 35 points. Gutierrez with a nice crossover. Finds his man. 3, not going to go. And the rebound is pulled in by Belkin. It nearly was stripped back by Bakersfield Christian. Sterling. Crespi had a 3-game winning streak snapped last night. Trying to prevent having back-to-back loss efforts as White can't finish. And it's going to go out of bounds and stay with Crespi. I Let's remind you, our next game, Balboa School versus Southern California Academy, will be coming up shortly. Tip-off is set for 5 p.m., so we'll see if that is able to get on time. Back to that play from Peyton White. Didn't look like he slipped, but the way that he fell was a little cumbersome and a little awkward. You can wonder if maybe that played to him just kind of falling down on the floor as he's now on the bench now.
With 4:22 remaining in the fourth, do you think there's enough time for Crespi to come back and close this out?
It's going to be tough with the way this game has been going for Crespi. I think they have to be careful with the emotions. As Belkin turns around and gets the 2, they have to have good possession. I think you have to make stops. You have to make some good plays. You can't be careless. But you got to find a way to contain this kid, because even when he's not scoring, he's finding a way just to get everybody involved, even if it's not even getting an assist credited to his name. As Waller finds Shafik. Up to Waller. Now 15 to go. Waller falling away. That would have been an amazing shot with some tough odds. But if you're Crespi here, you don't have to force the shots. You always say you want to create them, not force them. Don't let them come to you. 3. Yes. As Belkin makes it a 15-point game now. And you notice how when you asked me if Crespi had enough time, I didn't give you a specific answer. That's because you never know. You never know.
Yeah, you're right.
I just prolonged it because, well, they had to do as I said. Gutierrez kicks it to the right wing. And Waller just going to reset with 13 on the shot clock.
Crespi's defense needs to respond also on this end.
The jumper not going to go. Offensive board stripped away. And the Celts come away with it. Crespi ranked 33 in their section. Belkin's been answering for Crespi in these past couple of possessions, under 3 to go. As Dorsey blows by a man. Dorsey has it stripped. Who's it with? It's going to stay with Crespi. As Alex Leinbach will come back in for Crespi, making his first appearance. But back to the 3 from Belkin. Nothing but net. They try with Belkin again, and he hits it. Hold on now. It's a 12-point game.
Belkin also came up with the steal to get that possession.
So now we'll see what kind of looks we're able to see from Bakersfield Christian as Gutierrez drifts all the way back. Timeout is going to be taken by Bakersfield Christian. This is going to be a full timeout. It's a 12-point game. Belkin doing his thing in the corner. Gets his team back into this game. We'll be right back.
Serving communities across the country with more than 2,400 restaurants. Today's customers can find Chick-fil-A inside airports, malls, college campuses, in the heart of Manhattan, and nested among thousands of busy streets connecting neighborhoods in 47 states and Washington, D.C. Head to Chick-fil-A at Bristol and MacArthur for the best chick sandwich in town.
Oh, I may have to do that now. 12-point game doesn't seem like it would be anything to take note of, but with the way that Crespi's been answering on these last possessions, they've made this thing interesting again. Shavik's able to get it back to Gutierrez, and now this is a big possession for Bakersfield Christian. Now here comes clock management. How are they going to respond and chewing the clock down? As Waller floats it in. Big shot there from Waller. Lead back up to 14.
The reality is Crespi can make as many shots as they want, but they have to back it up on defense. They have to come up with big stops here in the final minutes.
Because then again, at the end of the day, you're going to credit Bakersfield Christian for holding a Crespi offense right now to 43 points. Make that 46 points as Joe Sterling hits the three. And the lead is all of a sudden 11 for Bakersfield Christian with under 2 to go as Gutierrez finds Shafik. A lot of separation, elected not to do anything with it though.
Yeah, you would think Crespi would be applying more pressure on the defense.
Boy, Waller almost got that thing to go. Crespi can cut this thing to single digits right here.
For the first time since the first half. Let's see.
Sterling into the paint. Sterling under the basket. Not going to go. Belkin on the putback. And a timeout's going to be taken by Crespi. It's a 9-point game with 1:09 to go. Crespi has been managing their timeouts very well. That's their first one. And they got lucky with the Waller jumper. Didn't really do anything too crazy. But the three from Sterling answered back for that. And then all of a sudden, the rebound.
A great second chance opportunity. And also the three-point shot has been huge for Crespi in this quarter to keep them in this contest. And it's surprising to say that we actually have it. We have a game.
We do.
It could go any way.
It can, but then you also think of it, the fact that there is a minute and 9 seconds left. That is not a lot of time. But Bakersfield Christian, they've owned the first 3 quarters. Can they finish in the fourth quarter? It can be Gutierrez, Stump, Waller, Shafik, and Duarte on for the Eagles. Bakersfield's got to get it in, and they do. Gutierrez, nice play drawn up out of the timeout. And if you're Crespi, you can't foul here, as Waller keeps it alive. And now, nice game of keep away. And Crespi not electing to foul just yet. Gutierrez. Waller, not gonna go. And Sterling's got the rebound. If you're Crespi, you go quick.
You got it.
Belkin, the big man, finds Logan Dorsey. Oh, it's an offensive foul. They get Ivan Belkin with it. And that's going to send it over to Bakersfield Christian. Boy, what an insane number that is for fouls. 3 and 3 with 35 seconds to go in regulation.
Well disciplined.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice give and go to Shafik. The game of keep away is on.
There's not much difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Crespi has to foul here.
Indeed, they do. It's going to be Joe Sterling.
You would think they'll foul faster than that.
Yeah.
They let a lot of time slip through.
Yes.
But they got a lot of fouls to give.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, they do. So this could be a long 25 seconds. Gutierrez lost the ball. And that's a foul on Kalasar.
It looks like Crespi's not going to foul. They're just going to try to steal it, get a takeaway.
Well, Crespi at risk of falling to 15 and 4. Bakersfield Christian looking to keep their momentum alive and extend their win streak to 3.
And not to forget to mention that Crespi won their first 8 games of the season.
Yes, they did. 15 to go. Waller with the gathering on the Erie pass. Waller with 5 to go. Waller just going to dribble this thing out. Crespi going to let him do it. 57 to 48 the final. Bakersfield Christian defeats the Crespi Celts. What a game it was. It got close at the end, but really at the end of the day, the three-point shooting did its job for the Eagles.
Absolutely. It was a valiant effort there by Crespi at the end, but that lead was hard to close out in the final minutes.
Well, 57 to 48 the final. We're going to stand by for our Mark Heller Player of the Game. We'll be right back.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fanwear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
Back here courtside with our player of the game, Logan Safranco, with Gabe Gutierrez. Gabe, 17 points on the night, 8 for 12 from the field. How you feeling after your performance?
Amazing, amazing. Great win, great team win. Yeah,
I asked you, I mean, based off the way you look, I'm like, you were drenched by the second quarter. I asked you, how many times were you at the bench? How long do you think you were on the bench this game?
2-3 minutes maybe.
That's insane. You were grinding hard. What was it like seeing all your teammates getting active? You saw, obviously, Bentley Waller, he had 22 on the night. You're getting everybody active on the floor.
Amazing. He's amazing. It's good to see your teammates eat too.
Yeah,
not you, yeah. Yeah.
That's a good motto to have your teammates eat too.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have won 3 straight now.
Yeah.
What's the mindset going forward for the rest of the season?
We can play with anybody in the state.
Yeah, you just took down one of the better teams in Southern California. How's that feel?
Amazing. Like, we wanted this win. We had 3 in a row. This is the win we wanted, and then we got it. We're really happy with the way we played. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Gabe Gutierrez, 17 points. He is today's player of the game as the Bakersfield Christian Eagles defeat the Crespi South. But from all of our broadcast crew, Joe, our amazing color commentator, Logan Safranco, today's player of the game. Signing off. We'll see you for the next contest. Have a great night.